We're diving into the fascinating and frankly tricky topic of fruit names that start with the letter X. Let's be honest, it's a tough one. There aren't many fruits readily known to start with X, which makes this a bit of a challenge. We'll explore some possibilities, considering different interpretations and some less common fruits. So let's get started with our list. 1. Hymenia. This is probably our best bet. Hymenia is a genus of small trees and shrubs, producing a small, plum-like fruit. It's native to Africa and is sometimes referred to as a sour plum or wild plum. While not a household name, it's definitely a fruit. 2. Xylocarpus. This one's a bit of a wild card. Xylocarpus is a genus of mangrove trees, and while they produce fruits, they're not commonly eaten by humans. They're more important ecologically than for culinary purposes. These fruits are typically woody and often have a unique appearance. They aren't exactly the kind of fruit you'd find at your local grocery store. 3. Exploring variations and related words. Now, let's get creative. What about fruits with names containing the letter X? There aren't many of these either. We could potentially consider things like exotic fruits, but to be clear, that wouldn't be the literal interpretation of the question. While the letter X is uncommon at the start of fruit names, it's worth considering that many fruits might have scientific or regional names, including the letter. 4. The challenge of the letter X. The letter X isn't frequently used in the naming of fruits. It's a relatively uncommon letter, and it's possible the lack of fruit names beginning with X reflects the rarity of the letter in the languages where these names are derived. It's also possible that fruits with names beginning with X are not as widely known in English-speaking parts of the world, or perhaps they just haven't been widely cultivated or distributed. 5. Conclusion. To sum up, finding common fruits that begin with the letter X is quite difficult. While Hymenia is our strongest contender, the rarity of this letter at the beginning of fruit names is quite evident. Hopefully this exploration has been interesting, even if it didn't reveal a long list of X fruits.